Yo, what is going on YouTube? How you guys doing? Welcome back to the video. Today we're going to be talking about the first glance of the spring anime season. It was incredible. Week 1 dropped and it was just beyond expectations. It is amazing. So hopefully we'll put you guys on some sauce today because I want to talk about 3 premieres that popped off. I don't want to talk about the animes that are super popular that everyone already knows about, like ReZero, Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, Wistoria, Classroom of the Elite. You guys already know those animes. So we're going to be talking about these 3 premieres that honestly really impressed me, really hyped me up, and got me excited for the next week because, I mean, these 3, they're really, really good. And, I mean, the similarity they all have is amazing art, great animation, amazing characters, awesome stories. Like, they just really impressed already on week 1. So the first one we're going to be talking about is Marriage Toxin. Honestly, I just watched it. It just dropped, and I didn't expect it at all. It blew me away. It is awesome. So it's about our MC, who is this badass assassin. His family specializes in poison. So he's the poison master, per se. And honestly, a lot of his animations and his fight sequences are just so good. It's really, really, really entertaining. And this whole thing gives me Spy Family and Buddy Daddy vibes in a way. In a way. So pretty much what it's about is that his grandparents are like, yo, you or your sister need to get married. You know what I mean? You guys have to end up getting with somebody, having kids, and passing the bloodline on so we can have more generations of poison masters. And he's like, yeah, I'm good. I like being single. I don't want to be with anybody. Single life, it's nice. And also, I kill people. It's kind of hard to be with somebody. His sister has a girlfriend, is in a relationship, already moving on with her life, and he just wants her to be happy. So he's in the middle of a job. He needs to kill this marriage swindler, this con artist, right? This blonde woman. He gets a call, and his sister's like, yo, I'm packing my stuff. Grandma's not messing around. They got someone lined up for me to go marry. I gotta go do it. You know, you be happy, but I gotta leave. You know, I gotta go take care of this. And he's like, no chance. He's like, you got a girlfriend. You're happy. I want you to live your life. You know, I'll take one for the team. I'll do it. But deep down, bro just wants someone to cuddle up with that night, to ask about his day, to get along with and to enjoy his life with, but he's kind of scared of it. So he's like, I'll take care of it. He's like, listen, tell grandma I'm going to find somebody, but I'm going to find somebody. I don't want to be matched up with anybody. Because last time they tried, it was weird. So he goes to the marriage swindler and he's like, yo, listen, can you help me find somebody? Like, you specialize in matchmaking. It's how you're able to get with so many people. And they're like, all right, yeah, if it keeps me alive and helps pay my brother's, medical bills, I'm down. So they end up being this dynamic duo, this team. And pretty much, he ends up saving her. Well, him, it's this femboy. So it's the adventure of a poison master and his femboy going off and trying to find love. It's the best. So pretty much, it is a guy who just sometimes dresses like a girl for male marks, pretty much. He will swap genders based off of his target. So he pretty much rescues this guy. They go off together and just honestly try to hook our boy up with a partner. It is really, really good. It is so unbelievably funny. The action scenes are just amazing. It is awesome. I absolutely love this anime. You gotta check it out. 俺にはとっておきの殺し文句がある。ゲロだ。年収万円。The next one is Daemons of the Shadow Realm. This one was awesome because it kind of gives off the basic fantasy isekai beginning where it's like, alright, someone's giving birth, it's gonna be twins, yo, don't give birth to the second one because prophecy says they're gonna lead some villainous army or whatever.
Her children will be the ones to place the Daemons under their command!
Right? Ends up having the twins. It then cuts to our MC Yoru, the boy who is kind of more grown up now. You know, he's hunting, he's talking about looking in the sky and seeing the dragon trails, you know, these 2 white lines in the sky. It's like, alright, cool, there's something up with that, you know, kind of mysterious, but you don't see any dragons. So he ends up going back to the village, he's talking to everybody, everyone loves him, he helps out, he's a pillar of the community, you know what I mean? And it's like back in the day where it's like, again, you're fighting with arrows and swords, horses are the main form of transportation, you know, and he goes to the village leaders, talking with her, and then ends up going and seeing his sister Asa, who is imprisoned, because, again, the prophecy. So they're talking, getting along, and all of a sudden it shows someone breaking the barrier, right? The barrier goes down, and all of a sudden that dragon in the sky with the dragon lines, yeah, it's an airplane. Helicopters swoop in, soldiers come in, start gunning people down. They're like, yo, find Euro, we gotta get it, we have to get this kid. Right, so they're after our MC, and he's like, yo, what is going on? What is that thing in the sky? What are these helicopters? Like, what is going on? It's like a clash of these 2 different versions of reality, which was so refreshing and awesome. It was so cool. And with all these soldiers, you know, you have these power users, you know, these special sorcerers.
So how's it hanging, guys?
And it seems like what they are able to do is they're able to have these daemons, and they're able to fight with them. They're like spirits that they can like summon and kind of use as weapons. So you have those users that are now on the field too, just slaughtering everybody, and we end up finding out that the main person kind of leading this is Asa, who then kills fake Asa, which is imprisoned. So his real sister apparently was like banished or escaped or whatever may be, and the one that was imprisoned is fake and kind of used to manipulate our MC Yoru. So it's a very complicated dynamic between the brother and the sister now. He doesn't fully believe that that actually is the real Asa, and at the end, he is given his Daemons, which is these two spirits that are absolutely badass, and you can tell that there's so much more to come. The fighting was amazing, the animation and the art, incredible, and the story is so unique and just refreshing, and honestly, this anime hyped me up. I'm like, yo, this seems so cool, I'm so intrigued. I hope it stays chaotic. I love how it's just like, so many different things are happening, and you're like, yo, what is going on? I want more. It's just the feeling that it left me. It is really, really cool. Again, I love the clash between like the old time of bows and arrows and swords, and then you have soldiers coming in. It is just really cool, and I cannot wait to learn more about Asa and Noru and about their prophecy, their bloodline, and what the hell is going on.
No! How am I supposed to get back home now?
And last but not least, we don't have to talk too much about this. You probably know about it. It is the most hyped premiere of the season. It is Hat Atelier. Don't know if I'm saying the last part right. It is insanely good. If you're looking for a fantasy witchcraft type of anime, this is going to be the best one that drops in the next 5-6 years. It is just peak on peak on peak. People are saying that this is going to rival Frieren. I absolutely believe it. As someone who loves Frieren, I really, really do, because I like the slower paced slice of life. I know a lot of people hate it. I think Witch Hat is going to be so much more popular because it is way more fast paced and it has way more going on. I mean, we have our MC Coco, who's an absolute badass, blew me away. Episode 1, killing her mom. That was like, what the hell? And yes, if you haven't noticed, I am spoiling the first episodes of these animes. It's the first episodes. I'm trying to get you hooked. Honestly, shook me to my core. I was like, there's no shot. That is absolutely insane. Her teacher is Gojo, but cool. It's Gojo if Gojo wasn't a narcissist. If Gojo wasn't so egotistical. If Gojo, like, was chill. You know what I mean? You have this white-haired baddie who has this, like, British accent. His English VA is just divine. Peak. I love hearing his voice. But he's this really kind dude who's just really good at, like, teaching magic, takes her under his wing, and is starting to teach her all about witchcrafts. So honestly, it is really, really good. You don't have to know much more than that. You gotta just check out, it dropped 2 episodes. So check out the first 2 episodes. It is amazing. It is very clear, like, the plot line of this anime and, like, where the end goal is. And I gotta just say, it is just awesome. The animation, again, is incredible. I am so excited about this anime. You know, when people hype up these animes, like, oh yeah, it's gonna rival Frieren, it's gonna be, like, the anime of the year for the next, like, 4 years, that kind of thing. It's like, okay, like, a lot of the times it doesn't live up to the hype. A lot of the times it's overhyped, you know what I mean? But this one, surprisingly, already with 2 episodes, I was like, okay, I get it. I understand. I completely get where people are coming from. This is peak. So, honestly, this season's incredible. I mean, these 3 premieres alone, just in my opinion, just bring an insane, unique life into the season where I'm just really excited. These are amazing. If you didn't know about any of these, check them out. I love introducing people to new animes, especially if they end up loving those animes. So I hope you guys love these recommendations. Honestly, you gotta go check them out. The new animes of the season is insane, especially in a season that has a lot of older animes coming back that are just stacked. So have a great rest of your week. That is it. Later, guys. Peace.